went in my cell and stole my shit blood. No, that wasn't me, man. I ain't no snitch and I ain't steal nothing. That was Donta and his crew. You is a snitch. Come here.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
That was Donta and his crew. I apologize, y'all. I'm not in my studio, so y'all can't see my face right now, but we got to get this story time out. It's Saturday. So here you go. So what happens to snitches in prison? Well, let's get to it. So we coming from breakfast. Now, normally when the breakfast menu have boiled eggs, toast, and sausage, everybody going because they want them boiled eggs and they want that sausage, right? Pause. Now, yeah, I said pause because I said sausage, right? So anyway, a lot of people go to breakfast. Now, for whatever reason, if anybody stay back, they might not be feeling well. They might not want the sausage, pause, or they might be Muslim, but even the Muslims would still go on to breakfast to get the sausage to sell also, okay? But there's many reasons. You might be sick, so you might just stay back, okay? But normally, people going to the breakfast and they going to the lunchroom to go get that food, right? So we all coming back and we all get to ourselves and, people loitering, people, lounging around in the day room, everybody just chilling. Next thing you know, you got this dude named Gerardo, right? This black dude named Gerardo. He was from Belize and he ended up getting caught up on some fraud type stuff, whatever. And they ended up giving him 5 years. Now, Gerardo, he was this short black dude that, he just when he first came in, instantly we thought he had bad charges because he just had that look, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but the cat with the bifocals, and he just had this weird vibe about him, right? So we just knew when he hit the pod and when the guards got out of there, man, we ran down on him quick. We need that paperwork immediately. So, but he checked out. He wasn't in there no bad charges. So anyway, so we all in there lounging around, everybody chilling. I'm in my cell, laid out. Next thing you know, you hear, "Hey, ma, hey, man, hey, man, who took my S? Who took my S?" Now listen, when y'all should know I can't cuss on here because YouTube be tripping, but y'all know SHIT. That's what he said. He like, hey man, who took my S? Who took my S? So I'm laying down. I'm like, man, what is this dude talking about? So he going literally cell to cell like, hey man, hey, somebody took my bag. Somebody took my bag. So he like, yo, did somebody take my? Did you see who took my stuff? So he going to cell. He yelling off the tier, and people like, nah. So he kind of he like, hey man, hey, did you see who took my stuff? I said, nah, man. He like, you sure? I said, nah, I don't know what they take. They took all my food, man. I packed up all my food. I put it in my laundry bag, and they took it. I said, oh, okay. And then he just walked off, and he just went to the next cell. Hey, man. So I'm like, okay. So, and listen, robberies goes on a daily. Assaults goes on a daily. You know what I'm saying? This is prison. Number one, he shouldn't listen, and I get it. Nobody should have went in his cell and took anything of his, right? But this prison, man. So one thing is he should have not packed all his commissary up and then left. Whatever he was gonna do with that commissary, he should have did what he was gonna do before he left up out of there. Okay, I'm not saying it's right that he got robbed, but it's common sense, man. So he just going around. So about 5 minutes of him saying, hey man, right? He like, okay. So since nobody, and he loud at this point, Since nobody ain't seen I'm gonna start killing y'all mother effers up in here. So when I heard that, I'm like, hold up. Did he just say? And he said it again. He said, since ain't nobody seen I'm gonna start killing some of you motherfuckers up in here. So when I heard that, I instantly got the sword of justice, right? I got the sword of justice. Now at this point, I'm laying on my back, right? I ain't got no celly at this time. I'm laying on my back, and my feet is facing the cell. So I'm looking. I can see if anybody coming to my cell. So I'm already on point, right? So I'm laying there and it get real quiet, and I hear dudes out there like, man, he ain't talking to me, man. He ain't talking to me. I ain't taking stuff. And I wish he would, and all this and that. So I'm hearing this, right? And now I hear him. Now listen, we on the second tier right now, and he's maybe 3 cells away from me to the left. So now I hear him engaging in an argument with some dudes down there at the first tier. They talking junk back and forth. So he like, all right, we gonna see. Hey man, I'm telling you, if you if you took my stuff, I'm telling you, man, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, why you saying it? You ain't gotta say nothing to me. If you ain't take my stuff, why you saying something? You guilty, right? So he just arguing back and forth. So he like, all right, what? I'm finna start stabbing. I'm finna start stabbing people, right? All right, if I start stabbing people, then I'm gonna just start stabbing random people. That way I know I'm gonna get the person. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, he really on one, right? So I get up instantly and I put on my boots. Now, you only put on your boots if you about to get it in, right? So I'm not about to be caught slipping. He ain't about to come up here because right now I'm laying in my bed with my socks on. And them floors is real slippery. So if this dude would have ran in the cell on me and tried to, put the hurting on me real quick, nah, it ain't going down like that, right? And to be let me tell y'all something about this dude, right? I ain't never see him put in no work. I never seen him get into a fight. In fact, he was one of them dudes that just stayed out the way. And, I never really even heard him raise his voice loud, actually. But today, I guess he was on it because somebody took all his food or whatever. So I put my boots on. Now I'm laying halfway off the bunk. Now, y'all got to picture it like this. So imagine me, pause, because I don't want no dudes trying to imagine me laying in a bed, right? So imagine me laid out on the bed, right? And I got my pillow and my blanket rolled up. So I'm laid like half cocked on the bed. I should have never said cocked, but okay, pause. I'm supposed to say, look, listen. I know some of y'all gonna be like, man, Dante, you a grown man. Why you saying pause? Let me tell y'all something. I like saying that word pause. Matter of fact, you know what? And I know y'all be like, here go Dante again, always getting sidetracked. Hey, I want to know if y'all are still with me right quick. I need for y'all to put Flint, Michigan in the comment section for me if y'all still listening to me right now. Okay, we're finna get back to the story, but y'all know Dante always being sidetracked. We're finna get back to it. But listen, y'all, I like to say pause. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to start a channel called Pause. It's basically I'm going to be doing Uber and I'm going to be picking up people and I'm going to hold conversations with them. And it's going to be real entertaining. Y'all know how I do it, but it's going to be called Pause, right? But anyway, so I'm cocked, pause. I'm cocked on the bed, right? And I'm laying there with my state boots on. So I'm like, yeah, if he come in here, and I got the sword of justice right here in my right hand too. So I'm laying there. I'm like, if he come up in here, I'm gonna do him greasy. I'm gonna do bad, right? So I hear him arguing with the dudes or whatever, and I hear this one guy. I was gonna say his name, but I ain't gonna say his name because he's still locked up. But he like, all right, you about to get your wings. You about to get your wings. So I'm like, what the heck he talking about? He about to get his wings, right? Now, this ain't the guy that got his commissary. So this is the guy that's at the at the ground level yelling up here at dude, right? He like, all right, you about to get your wings. You about to get your wings. So I'm curious. I'm like, what the heck he mean he about to get his wings? So I popped my head out the cell. Oh, pause, because I said pop my head out. Right. Pause. Big pause. So I popped my head out the cell and I looked down to the left and I'm like, the heck, what's going on? So I see this dude run up the stairs. Now, dude that got his commissary stolen, he clutching. Pause. I said clutch. He clutching with the sword of justice out. And so my man is the guy that ran up the stairs. It's like a face off. Like, okay, so y'all got to picture this. Imagine one dude right here to the left and one dude right here to the right, right? One guy, which is the guy that got his commissary stolen, he got the sword of justice in his right hand, acting like he Michael Myers, right? But he ain't really getting at dude. He like, to me, honestly, it seemed like he was pump faking, like he was trying to do a 55 shakedown, meaning he acting like he gonna use it, but he really not gonna use it, right? So he acting like that, and dude like, yeah, what's up, what's up? So he bucking at him, right? So they get close, dude throwing jabs at him, right? The dude, the dude that just came from the first tier, right? He throwing jabs at him, and dude like, man, you better watch out. You better watch out. He said, no, you finna go over this rail. You about to go over this rail, right? Listen, if y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Because now y'all about to figure out and find out what dude meant when he said you about to get your wings. So I done popped my head out the cell. Pause. I'm looking down here to the left. You got dude that got his commissary stolen. He got the sword of justice in his hand. You got the other guy that, basically called him out that said you about to get your wings. He's up there and they like face to face, and dude is throwing jabs at him, and dude like the dude with the sword of justice like trying to poke him, but not really trying to poke him, right? All I know is this dude, I can say dude name because he's free now. But this dude named Tony Black, right? I don't know Tony Black relationship with the other guy, not the guy that got his commissary stolen, but the other guy. I don't know if Tony Black just had a bad day and just wanted to display an act of violence. Because, don't worry, this right here is about to get real violent. Tony Black runs right past my cell. Dude that got his commissary taken, he don't even see it coming. Tony Black come out of nowhere. It was like, boom. When he punched dude, I don't know, was it a signal that, the guy that came upstairs that was talking about you about to get your flying lessons? I don't know if they coordinated that with sign language or whatever, but Tony Black hit dude so hard, the sword of justice went that way, right? It spent that way. And when he hit him, dude came right into a big fist. Pause. He got a big fist right in his face. Boom, right? So basically he get punched in the head. His knife go that way. As he falling forward towards the guy, and he get punched in the face, and he got picked up. Dude picked him up with his left hand under his neck, right? Do y'all remember when like the Kane and Undertaker would do a choke slam? That's what it was, y'all. He picked dude up off his feet, he picked him up with his left hand, lifted him up, had his right hand on his back, lifted him up in the air. And remember, y'all, dude short, dude like 5'6", 5'5", maybe 160-ish. Pick him up in the air, choke slam him right over the tier. Boom. You talking about maybe, now y'all know I got my GED. And shout out to everybody that got their GED. But I'm not really good with heights and measurements. But I remember back when I was going to Northwestern Edison, back in Flint, Michigan, they had the pool open. And we had the pool went 12 feet. And I remember, we had to dive down there and grab the weights and bring it back up. But so I'm gonna say 10 feet, maybe 10 to 12 feet, right? He choke slams him over the tier. Boom! When he did that, y'all, dude, okay, I don't want YouTube to flag this video, but y'all just gotta follow me. When he choke slammed him over the tier, dude landed on his cranium, right? When he did that, dude instantly seized up. I'm talking about foaming at the mouth, eyes rolling in the back of his head, right? Uh, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When that now, I've been involved in a lot of BS in prison, in the streets, and everyday life. I done seen dudes get messed up completely, but this was one of the times that I really, really was like, you know what? I really feel bad for this dude. I'm not gonna die up here. This dude eyes was rolling in the back of his head. This dude was foaming at the mouth. And he was like shaking a little bit. And he was like whimpering. When that happened, I turned right back around and went in my cell. Right? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what's about to happen. All you felons out there, y'all know what's about to happen. They about to call that code, right? And they about to shut it down. So, long story short, one of the guards see dude right there foaming at the mouth, shaking, and they get on there, they call for medical, everything. They lock all of us down. We all go to our cells, right? Here's the thing. So there's two cameras on our tier, one to the left and one to the right, right? So the camera to the right, when you're coming up the stairs, you could okay, so on our tier we had 12 cells, right? You could only maybe see 6 of them. They was just shy of the 7th one, right? So they couldn't catch that. And the other camera didn't work. So all they seen on that camera was me, the guy that punched dude in the back of the head, the other guy, and another guy. So you know what they did? When they ran them cameras back, they pulled me out my cell. They pulled the other guys out their cell. Now, this is what this whole title is about snitching in prison. So here you go. So they got me in there, right? And they telling me like, yo, we know that you tossed dude over the pot. We know you did it, Donta. We know you did. I'm like, I ain't do it. Okay, so if you ain't do it, which we already know that you did it, then who did it then? I'm like, I don't know, man. I was in my cell. So we gonna say this again, Dante. We know because they told us already that you did it. I'm like, listen, man. If they told y'all I did it, then why we even talk about this? Because we need for you to go on record and say that you did this. I ain't do it. I didn't do it. And I don't know who did it. Right? So like, okay, so okay, we'll be back. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And matter of fact, we pack your stuff up right now. You going to the hole anyway, right? So they in there packing my stuff up, and yeah, I go to the hole, right? Now here's the thing. I know I didn't snitch. I don't know if the dude that punched dude in the back of the head snitched. I don't know. I don't know if and dude survived. Dude survived. They took him. They actually had to take him to a local hospital, y'all. But he can't. We seen him like 3 months later. So and he was normal. He just got thank God. But yeah, he was normal when he came back too. Um, I don't think he ain't tell because he didn't remember that incident. Um, and the guy that actually did it, he I don't know if he snitched, but what I'm thinking is that because there was a lot of people out there. So I think maybe somebody dropped a kite. Maybe somebody dropped a kite. And because dudes is real treacherous in prison. It might be somebody that you don't like, right? And dudes do this all the time. It might be somebody that you don't like and you want them up out of there, and you can't beat them up, or you don't want that static with this person. So you might try to connive and try to do something to get dude up out of there, right? Or you can wait for an opportunity like this to happen and drop a dime on them, right? It's all different type of ways to get a cat up out of there, right? um it's reasonings of if you owe somebody something, you might drop a dime on them, just not to pay them, plant something that they sell, and alert the guards like, yo, so he got a knife in his cell or whatever. It's all type of ways. So 9 times out of 10, you would never know who actually told unless the guards let people know. But then you really can't even trust that neither, because sometimes guards lie on inmates. Hey, it's a dog eat dog world. But anyway, long story short, dude, we seen dude a couple months later, right? And cat's like, yeah, all right, man, you got your wings and stuff like that. And he really, people telling him what happened, right? People telling him like what happened, because he really don't remember. He knows something happened, but he don't know what happened, and till everybody told him what happened. So we gonna fast forward to when he got back, 3 months, and let's say maybe a week later, 3 months and a week later, he comes to me and he like, hey, I know me and you ain't never had no problems or anything, but do you know who did that to me? Now, at this time, y'all, people done told him already who did that. Word travels fast, right? So I'm like, nah, not really. He like, you sure? You sure you don't know? Because they saying that you was there. I was like, I mean, I was around, but I was in the cell, man. I don't know, right? So he like, okay, all right, bet, whatever, man. Now this is where now I know y'all probably think like, yo, Dante, is this at the end of the story? No, not really, not really, because now another incident popped off. So I tell him, no, not really. I don't really know. I was in my cell, whatever, right? There was another guy that he asked. Now, this guy had beef with the guy that actually threw dude over the tier, right? He told him that, basically he stole your commissary, and him and another guy jumped you, and that's when he threw you over the tier, whatever, right? So we on different yards. Dude that actually threw him over the tier, he's still in the hole, right? He's still in the hole, but he got 3 more months to go. They gave him 6 months in the hole. He better be glad dude didn't pass away, or well, he would have got sent all the way up north. But anyway, so dude snitch on him. Well, dude tell him what actually happened, and then word get back to the hole to dude that actually threw him over the tier. Now, word already went back of the rumors went out of people saying that he did it, whatever. But he chose to basically act on the guy that he had beef with when the word came back that he told him, right? So he picked and chose. So now you got dude in a hole, basically abiding his time, saying I'm gonna get this dude when I get out for snitching on me. And you got this other guy that actually told on him that got beef with him. He putting the word out like, yo, when he get out, I'm gonna poke him up. Pause. Pause said poke. So he said he gonna poke him up when he get out. So Fast forward 3 months later, it's just a normal day. Dude get out the hole. He over there with his homeboys. They walking the track. Dude over there. Now listen, when it's about 70 degrees outside, a nice sunny day, whatever, and you see a guy out there with his coat on, you would think that the guards would, everybody know if you out there with a coat on, come on, man. Unless you out there, well, actually, you could be trying to lose weight, trying to sweat it off or whatever, sweat your weight off. But normally, we all know if somebody coming out there with a coat on, they got something. Because ain't nobody finna be out here in no 70, 75-degree weather with no big old coat on. So dude out there with his coat on, while dude that said the dude that just got out the hole, he walking with his homeboys, and dude right there with his coat on. And they keeping a distance from each other, but you could tell dude just keep inching real close towards him, right? And we all see what's going on. Everybody know like something finna pop off. Cause you can just feel it in the air. It's like it get real quiet. It get real quiet and just something just don't seem right. So everybody on guard. But actually everybody already know like what's about to take place, but we don't know where it's about to come from. We don't know if dude that got the coat on is about to make a move first or other dude in his crew about to make a move. So everybody, gripped up because, this could spill over, when they pop it off, other people that got beef might, get a battery in their back and want to pop something off. So everybody is on high alert. And then it happens. Dude come out of nowhere. Now, you got, I'm just going to say a quarter of a mile of a track, right? So you got the weight bench right here, dead smack in the middle. Over here toward the south of the track, you got the basketball court. Go over a little to the left, right there you got the bench, like the bleachers or whatever. And then keep going, you got another weight pile right there. And then over here, it's like a makeshift soccer field type thing right there, right? When dude that just got out the hole, that dude that threw the other guy over the tier, when him and his crew got right there by the bleachers right there, dude came out of nowhere. Like he disappeared. Like I kept my eye on him a little bit, but he disappeared. And I guess he ducked off by the bleachers. Dude appeared out of nowhere. Y'all remember how Jeepers Creepers would like come out of nowhere? Dude came out of nowhere with that sword and Justin was like, boom, boom. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about loyalty. Dude was walking with about 6 guys. Everybody ran. Everybody in his crew or his so-called homeboys, whatever, they ran. Dude basically fell out right there. Bled out. He didn't make it. Oh, and the guy that poked him up, he got a street charge. I believe he came in there doing 4 to 20 for selling some work. But now he got an extra 40 years on top of that 4 to 20. When I say 4 to 20, the minimum he had to do was 4 years until he was eligible for parole. Right? But his max was 20 years. But now he got that 40 piece. Right? So now he ain't getting out till he about 90 years old. The point of this story right here is to let people know that number one, stop committing crimes. Get a job because crime do not pay. It might, the crazy thing about when guys commit crimes, if you really think about it, they really doing this to buy some weed. They really doing this to probably buy a flashy car for a chick that's only want to be with you for your money. And as soon as you get locked up, she jumping ship. When you look at, and most of the time, if a guy really was out here moving around like that, the only thing that he be leaving behind is just clothes and shoes. Am I lying? Am I lying? The only thing these cats be leaving behind is clothes and shoes. To keep it real. But anyway, let me clear something up too, right quick. Now y'all know Dante is the godfather of YouTube. So what I say is law. Let me give y'all the definition of my definition of snitching. Snitching is like this. If me and you decide to go rob somebody and the police get caught and we run and the police catch you and you tell them like yo, I wasn't by myself. Dante did it too. And you lead them to me and I get arrested, or even if I don't get arrested, I'm on a run. You snitched on me. That's snitching. Now, the other thing is this: there's rules, there's exceptions to snitching. Okay, so let's lay the groundwork. If you committing a crime with somebody and y'all both committing the crime, and somebody tell on you, they're snitching. Okay, what's not snitching is, let's say you pick your homeboy up, right? And he got some drugs on him or he got a gun on him, and y'all get pulled over, and he like, yo, I got this gun on me or I got these drugs on me. And y'all get pulled out because they don't have the K9 unit come through. And if he don't claim that gun or them drugs, he foul. That ain't your homeboy. He out for himself. He foul. Now, what you can do is this, because listen, it's just y'all two in the car, and actually this is your car. So it's looking like it's more like this is your drugs and your gun. So if your homeboy don't confess and be like, yo, that's mine, you got a dilemma. And I'm gonna be real. I'm like this anyway. Whenever I pick up a homeboy, matter of fact, my homeboys know anyway, off top, that you ain't getting in this car with me if you got any drugs or you got a illegal gun. Don't even try it. Because if we get pulled over, nah, you gonna take your charge. You gonna do your time. And that's what it is. Now y'all can call me whatever y'all want to call me. It is what it is. Right? Anybody out there that disagree with my logic, you are the problem. Something wrong with you. If I tell my homeboy, matter of fact, give me the heads up. If you riding dirty, let me know. Let me know so I know. Now, if I get in the car with you and you riding dirty, let me know. Because when the police get behind us, I'm running. Let me know so let me know. Because if we on a high speed chase, at least I know, give me the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to start showing my face real soon, y'all. But when I'm not in the studio, I have to do it like this. I got to do it like this. Because I got to, I made a commitment every day. I'm going to give y'all a new video. Every day it's a new story time, right? I want to let y'all know something too, right quick, real quick. If you want to tell me a story or just kick it, I'm starting a podcast, right? They're going to be about an hour long because, people be saying, yo, Dante, I just want to, you know, I'm basically going to be having people call in. Y'all got the number. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. If you don't got my business number, y'all will see it. It'll be pinned in the comment section. I'm gonna have it when this video ends, right? But if you want to call in and just kick it with me, and we just chop it up, and if you got any supernatural stories, some horror stories, some prison stories, some hood stories, get in contact with me, y'all. Y'all got my direct business number. Y'all know I answer the phone. I text back and all that. If I don't get back with you, just send me a text message and I'm gonna get back with you, right? Um, if you want me to promote your products or your business or your social media channel, whatever it is, use that number. Get in contact with me. We'll work it out. Um, yeah, y'all just stay tuned. With that, y'all, I'm out. Hey, if y'all can appreciate some beautiful artwork, especially resin artwork, look no further. My girl Shay, she is out cold with this resin work. She can make stuff for your man cave. She can make stuff for your woman cave. Wherever the occasion is, she got you. Matter of fact, this is her Instagram page right here. Y'all go check her out. I'm going to leave her link in the comment section. Go check her out. If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Okay, y'all, we need to raise $10,000 for the next project, okay? If you want to donate to the Donta Show Network, make sure y'all bless the Cash App or put something in the PayPal. I know y'all wondering, like, Donta, what type of shirt you got on? Listen, my homeboy Sovi Spochi, man, he got a merch store that I copped this from, man. When I say this shirt feels so good on my body, listen, it's about 85 degrees in this room that I'm in right now in my studio. And this shirt is so breathable, it feel real good, y'all. So make sure y'all check out the link in the comment section also to his store. Go check out his merch. This is the new Cash App right here. Do not send no more money to the Donta Show with the 3 W's. This is the one right here. So y'all make sure y'all lock this one in. Listen, YouTube is playing military mind games. They not sending out my notifications. So I need for y'all to text this number that y'all see on the screen so Donta can give y'all a personal text to let y'all know when I drop a new video or when I go live.